Imagine two very different African stories. In one corner, South Africa, long considered an economic titan, now wrestling with political turmoil and uncertain reforms. In the other, the Republic of Benin, a small nation quietly igniting an economic boom driven by unwavering political stability, strong property rights, and investor-friendly policies. Today, we delve into the compelling showdown: South Africa's economy versus Benin's hidden boom. Is size always synonymous with strength? While South Africa has long dominated headlines as a regional powerhouse, recent data reveals a hidden revolution in Benin, a country whose steady 26-year democratic record, robust property rights, and burgeoning FDI are setting the stage for an economic future that could redefine Africa's global standing. Join us as we uncover why, in 2025, Benin's economic ascent is outshining South Africa's struggles. In this documentary, we'll explore at least 5 critical areas where Benin is emerging as an unexpected economic leader. From political stability to property rights, FDI growth, ease of doing business, and infrastructural innovation, Benin's blueprint for success is turning heads across the continent. Let's begin our journey into the heart of Africa's newest powerhouse. South Africa's story is one of both immense promise and significant challenges. Historically lauded for its natural resources and entrepreneurial spirit, the nation now grapples with political instability as the ruling ANC faces internal fractures and public disillusionment. Meanwhile, contentious land reforms have stirred uncertainty over property rights, creating waves in investor sentiment and domestic markets. Contrast this with Benin, a country that, for the past 26 years, has enjoyed a stable democratic record. In a region where political volatility often undermines progress, Benin's consistent governance has laid the groundwork for economic reforms and sustainable growth. It's a story of contrast. While South Africa battles the ghosts of its past and the uncertainties of change, Benin is quietly charting a course toward a bright, stable future. Understanding these divergent paths is key to grasping why Benin's hidden boom is attracting attention from investors and policymakers alike. In the next segments, we'll break down the data and the stories behind these trends, highlighting at least 5 major areas where Benin is forging ahead. First, let's talk about political stability. Benin's 26-year uninterrupted democratic record is not just a statistic, it's the cornerstone of its economic success. In a world where political uncertainty can deter investment and stall progress, Benin's stable government has fostered an environment of predictability and trust. Investors know that the rule of law is upheld, and that policies will remain consistent over time. In stark contrast, South Africa is currently facing significant political risks. With the collapse of traditional ANC dominance and rising factional disputes, the nation's political landscape is in flux. This instability creates an air of uncertainty that can derail long-term economic planning and discourage both domestic and foreign investment. Political stability is the bedrock upon which economic growth is built. Benin's steady democratic record has provided the clarity and consistency necessary for progressive policies to take root and flourish, setting it apart from its more turbulent regional counterparts. Next, we examine property rights, a crucial factor for any thriving economy. Benin boasts an impressive property rights index score of 41.3, reflecting strong legal frameworks and secure asset ownership. This secure environment not only encourages local entrepreneurship, but also attracts foreign investors looking for safe, long-term opportunities in real estate and beyond. On the other hand, South Africa's land reform chaos has sown uncertainty among investors. The nation's ongoing debates over property redistribution have, at times, led to fears of expropriation without adequate compensation. Such uncertainty erodes confidence and hampers economic growth, making it difficult for businesses and individuals alike to plan for the future. Secure property rights are more than just a legal formality. They're a signal to the world that a nation values stability and long-term investment. In this regard, Benin has established itself as a safe harbor for investors, ensuring that assets are protected and growth can be sustained. Foreign direct investment is the lifeblood of economic development. Benin's target of 1.8% of GDP in FDI is not only ambitious, but also indicative of a positive investment climate. With a clear commitment to creating investor-friendly policies, Benin is steadily drawing in capital from around the globe. In dramatic contrast, South Africa's net investment has plummeted, with figures reflecting a staggering minus 38%. This negative investment trend highlights deep-rooted challenges, from political uncertainty to regulatory hurdles, that have driven investors away. In such an environment, growth is stifled, and innovation takes a backseat. FDI is more than just money flowing in. It's a vote of confidence in a nation's future. Benin's positive FDI outlook not only fuels its current economic boom, but also sets the stage for sustainable long-term growth. This influx of capital is accelerating infrastructure development, technology transfer, and job creation across the country. Beyond political stability, property rights, and FDI on Benin's economic performance itself tells a compelling story. Benin is not a one-trick pony. Its economy is a mosaic of diverse sectors, from agriculture and manufacturing to technology and services. This diversification reduces dependence on any single industry and creates a resilient economic structure. While South Africa has long relied on its natural resources and mining sectors, it faces challenges in diversifying its economy. In contrast, Benin has embraced modern technologies and innovative practices, turning traditional sectors into engines of growth. For instance, its agricultural sector, bolstered by modern techniques and improved infrastructure, not only feeds its population but also supports robust export markets. This diversification is key. It means that while global commodity prices may fluctuate, Benin's economy remains buoyant, supported by a balanced mix of industries that together drive sustainable growth and development. Lastly, let's consider the ease of doing business. Benin has implemented reforms aimed at reducing bureaucracy, streamlining regulations, and fostering a pro-business environment. These efforts have led to a significant improvement in its business climate, making it an attractive destination for startups, SMEs, and multinational corporations alike. In contrast, South Africa's regulatory environment is often seen as a barrier to business, with complex procedures and red tape that hinder rapid innovation and investment. While both nations are working to improve their frameworks, Benin's proactive measures, such as simplified business registration processes and supportive fiscal policies, are already yielding positive results. An efficient regulatory environment not only reduces operational costs but also accelerates growth by allowing businesses to focus on innovation and expansion. Benin's strides in this area are proving to be a major competitive advantage in attracting and retaining investments. At its core, the story of Benin's hidden economic boom is one of hope, resilience, and transformation. It's a narrative about a nation that, despite its size, has harnessed the power of stability, sound governance, and innovative policymaking to rewrite its future. While South Africa battles the challenges of political and economic transitions, Benin is quietly building an environment where prosperity is not only attainable but sustainable. Growing up in Benin, I always knew there was potential here. Now, with our government supporting new ideas and investments flowing in, I feel like we are on the cusp of something truly great. These voices from the ground remind us that economic indicators are not mere numbers. They represent the lived experiences of people whose lives are being transformed by a visionary agenda. In every bustling market, every new business opening, and every technological innovation, Benin is not just catching up, it's setting a pace that could redefine Africa's economic future. As we wrap up our exploration of South Africa's economy versus Benin Republic's hidden boom, one thing is clear: Benin is emerging as a new powerhouse in Africa. Its 26-year record of democratic stability, secure property rights, robust FDI inflows, diversified economic performance, and business-friendly regulatory environment are all paving the way for a bright future, one that stands in stark contrast to the challenges facing South Africa today. Each of these factors, when combined, creates a compelling narrative of a nation that is not only growing but outpacing expectations. Benin's rise is a testament to the power of stable governance, visionary reforms, and a relentless drive to innovate. It shows us that economic strength isn't solely about size or historical legacy. It's about the policies and the spirit of a nation willing to seize its destiny. So, what does the future hold for Africa? As South Africa grapples with internal challenges, Benin's quiet revolution is sending ripples across the continent, inspiring investors and policymakers alike. In an ever-changing global landscape, the true measure of power lies in the ability to adapt, innovate, and create lasting prosperity for all. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of Africa's emerging economic landscape. What do you think is driving Benin's remarkable growth? Can this hidden boom redefine Africa's future? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the stories that are shaping our world. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and remember, the future of Africa is being written today. From the vibrant streets of Cotonou to the quiet resilience of rural communities, Benin is forging a new path. This is more than an economic story. It's a story of transformation, hope, and the power of visionary leadership. Stay tuned for our next episode as we continue to explore the emerging narratives that are redefining the face of Africa.